Welcome to what is probably the greatest release of Vault ever. Why do I say this? First off, the changes to items. So if you're sitting on the fence or you've been using for items for a long time, this is the release for you. They've completely scrapped the assign item wizard, and they've made wholesale changes to the item dialog in both dealing with files, so from the file side, and with items. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign an item, and notice that I can assign an item and notice that the wizard is gone. So notice that there's no longer the two-step process where all the items are listed and you got to go through what's been updated, what's been new, what's been or made new. And notice that it's just gone directly to the item that is created. Now at this point, no item's actually been committed yet. What I would need to do is I would actually need to save the item before it's actually committed. So I'm not happy with the item number here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go change the item number, and I'm going to use my built-in item numbering scheme here to change it. So again, nothing's been committed yet. All I've done is I've taken that file, I've assigned it, and I've gone through and then changed the item number. Now I'm going to switch over to the Bill of Materials tab now, and notice the difference here is, and this is controlled through your administrative options, but my administrative options is set to not automatically create items for the children. So you have some control here to say, as the administrator, you can say assign all, assign none, or assign only to existing. So we actually have an existing one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go select it. I'm going to turn a little light bulb on. What it's going to do is basically pull that in or turn it on so it's part of this bill of materials for this item. Now I can do the exact same thing with any other item in the list. I can just go selected, click the little light bulb button, and notice that it's now basically assigned a item to it, although it might be temporary right now, but it's assigned an item to it. So again, I can right click on it and I can actually go through and change item number as well. So I've changed item number and assigned something to that one too. So you can see that the dialog here is a lot different. So let's go through and let's actually save it. So we're going to save this now. So we're actually committing our changes to the item. So that's been changed and updated. Now let's just pause here for a second. Take a look at this dialog box. Look how much more compact it is. Notice that the slider bar has gone from the side. A lot of the miscellaneous stuff's been removed. It's sleek, it's compact. Also notice how easy it was for me to go and create that item and go through and pick and choose which items I want part of it. So this is part of that whole long lead item process that you might see in a lot of the Autodesk documentation now. So the idea is that in the past, you had to take your inventor assembly and basically assign items to the whole works of it, whether you were ready to release it or not. Whereas now, using the light bulbs, we can actually pick or choose what are we keeping and what are we not. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Autodesk has done a great job with this item master here.